Okay, so if you have this decal, I'm gonna show you give you a couple tips on how to get it on there. So take something like this. This is a squeegee. You could use a credit card, just something kind of firm so that you can use it to push on the decal. You're just rubbing it on, even kind of go into where there's holes in the letter and just kind of make sure that it's on the backing really well. You can even flip it over to the other side and do it through the backing. Okay, and so I feel like that's pretty, that's been squeegeed pretty well. So now I'm gonna prepare the surface. So I'm gonna put it here on this window. So it's dirty, dusty, it's been outside. So I like to use rubbing alcohol and just, you know, get some on there. I'm just gonna make sure that the window, the area that I'm gonna apply it to, is nice and clean. That'll help it stick best. Okay, so that's pretty clean, and then I'll just kind of go and dry it. Okay, I'm just gonna let that dry for a second. Okay, so when you're lifting the decal off of the backing, I like to turn it upside down like this, and then grab the white part, that's the backing. And if you kind of pull it at an angle like this, it helps the decal to stay on, and you can see if the decal wants to come off, you just kind of help it stick. And you do this slowly, and it should peel off like that. If you find that you have a piece that just doesn't want to stick onto the backing, you can use your squeegee or your credit card and just go over the backing a little bit more to help it stay on there. So you're gonna lift it all the way. And I'm just kind of slowly doing it and just making sure everything sticks before I get too far. Okay, so we've got the backing off. The decal is ready to go on. So I usually like to stick the middle, I'm kind of bending it in half like this. Stick it on in the middle and then slowly push the edges out. So now I've got the decal, and then it's got the contact paper or the transfer paper. So then I'll use my credit card or my squeegee and just kind of rub in all directions. This helps to smooth it and make sure there aren't bubbles. So then when you're ready to take the transfer paper off, you're gonna peel up a corner, and then the same thing, you're gonna kind of take it off at an angle. I've pretty much folded it on itself, and I'm just working it off like that. Kind of slowly, make sure everything's good. Okay, so now we've got it on there. It looks pretty bubble free. If you find that you do have bubbles, I mean, you can kind of gently go over it with your credit card or squeegee, or you can even use like a hair blower and try and kind of warm it up a little bit and push it. But if you've cleaned your surface, it should go on there pretty well and pretty bubble free.